evening, Master Tanaka. Good evening. Good evening, friend channel, ladies who are listening to us, our beloved protector Archangel Michael and his legions of angels of protection who are physically protecting the Master and our friend channel. Today, Master is in a different geographic region, but is always in the presence, always in protection, always in peace and joy, necessary for our channelings, for our messages. No matter where you are always very well protected and always ready for this great mission to carry the messages to the special human beings who are so dear to all of us. Once again, we thank the true human beings who are so dedicated to this matter and who spare no effort to transmit these messages, remaining always in good vibrations, so the messages are accessible. It is important to mention, Master Tanaka and friend channel, that your energies are what makes this communication possible. Forever positive and loving energies, always caring, always in the direction of collaborating for the good of humanity. All this path that the two of you have walked together was very important for this moment. Sometimes our friend channel amuses us with his doubts, with his questions related to all these channelings. But rest assured, friend channel, that yes, we, beings of light, are here. And it is really us who transmit these messages. You can rest assured that we are always by your side, supporting you, energizing you in all of your activities. We see this moment with great joy, with a great satisfaction to be communicating, transmitting our knowledge to those human beings who want and seek evolution. We know that our messages, as we've said a few times, are sometimes repeated. Yes, but there is a big reason for that. Just as Jesus Christ did with his disciples and with all the human beings who were there to hear him, these human beings often heard the same message. And yet, after many, many times, these messages finally touched their hearts. You human beings who listen to us, because of all of your day-to-day activities, because of all of the energy that surround your bodies, often you are not available to understand some information. But over the course of these messages, just like water that tirelessly hits the stone, little by little the energies rise and these messages end up reaching your hearts. We talk a lot about the need to always vibrate positively. We talk a lot about feeling-related issues like fear, like anger, and other negative feelings. We also talked a lot about the issues related to the ego and how these energies are harmful for you. And even so, we notice many of these human beings still, in some moments, vibrating these feelings. Know that the journey to awakening, the journey towards divine truth is long, and we know that certain human beings have more difficulties than others to understand, as you say, to reach your Christ-like self. As our friend channel intuits us, to make the penny drop, little by little, you human beings, one step at a time, yes, Each one is rising at their own pace, and this is always a very positive thing. We are very happy with your evolution, whether in big or little steps. Goodwill and faith are important. The will to progress is very important. Let's say it's 50% of the way. And we know that you who accompany us have shown this goodwill. The people who follow closely the work of our beloved Master Tanaka are rising with goodwill, with faith, making efforts. Rest assured that continuous evolution is worth it. Many times you are faced with thoughts that the brother next door achieves a greater evolution than you. But don't worry about it. The important thing is that you dedicate yourself to this evolution. Maintain a feeling deep in your being of wanting. Yes. We must know that the question of evolution is unique to each being. Energetic vibrations are unique to each being, and this does not mean that one being is better than the other. Quite the contrary. All of us here, beings of light, really want you to understand that we are all one with God, regardless of anything. We are all part of one being, and this is the great truth. This is what really brings us to understanding divine truth. We are all one with God, and this is the key. So, my beloved human beings, don't focus on your brother's evolution. Don't look at other people's evolution as if they were hindrances to you. No, look into your being. Focus the energy simply on your being. No worries, no comparisons, no judgments. Whether it's judgments towards yourself or judgments towards others, don't judge. Simply let the divine energy flow within your being, at your speed, in your way, understanding that each one of you has your unique characteristics. And this is what makes planet Earth such a wonderful orb, where each human being has its unique features, has its unique personality. All are beautiful and loved by our Supreme Being. All are made of the same Christ energy, but at the same time, by the mercy of God, each is a unique being, loved by the great Supreme Being. These experiences, these knowledges on the material plane are so interesting for us beings of light, for beings from other orbs who experience, who analyze this wonderful experience that is being done on this planet, different from all other planets, where God, through this wonderful law of free will, makes so many different experiences possible. So many wonderful experiences, so much knowledge felt in all your bodies. You who live on this plane, who live this experience, have no idea about your freedom to be, to experience, to be at the same time one with God, and to be so special, so different, so unique. This is truly a great gift that you on planet Earth experience, and that makes it so interesting to all of us. Unfortunately, on one hand and fortunately on the other. You don't really have this understanding. Many or very few of you have this perception. So we, beings of light, at this time would like to open this reflection for each one of you so that you understand that you are privileged beings in this multiverse of orbs, of planets. You have the great privilege to live in free will, to live free to make decisions, free to experience, free to evolve, free to know. With all this freedom, my beloved ones, the reflection we ask is, what is being done with this freedom? What is each of you doing with all this freedom? Do you really experience this freedom? Or do you hand it over to other human beings who tell you what to do, how to act, what to know, what to experience, what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's bad? This reflection remains for you. We beings of light are always here, always available for you. When by free will you request our humble presence, our humble intuition to transmit our knowledge to you. Reflect, analyze how privileged you are. Reflect and analyze what you are doing with all of this privilege. Gratitude to all. Have a great week. So be it. So it is. It is done. Thank God.